I hope everyone's well today. My name is Kinguin, and welcome to Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney. Now, I have had this game in my library since around 2019, and I played a little, but I haven't played this in like a couple years. So I figured, you know what, might as well. Also, it's very stormy over here, so if I'm pretty much just gonna play until I either feel like stopping or there's another power outage. So let's have fun with this. Alright, so there's 3 in here, and I've only played a little bit of Ace Attorney. Alright, how much have I... Okay, so I played up to episode 4, but I don't remember any of it. Damn it! Why me? I can't get caught. Not like this. I've got to find someone to pin this on. Someone like him.
I'll make it look like he did it.
I hope I can get the voices accurate. I'm sorry if I don't. But yeah, I've seen a lot of love for Ace Attorney, and I figured I would get back to it eventually. And I've had some problems with my capture cards before. I even got a whole new one because I thought my old one is broken. But no, it was just my computer being dumb. Anyways, we're here now. Boy, am I nervous. Right. Hello. Oh, hi, Chief. Phew. I'm glad I made it on time. Well, I have to say, Phoenix, I'm impressed. Not everyone takes on a murder trial right off the bat like this. It says a lot about you, and your client as well. Thanks. Actually, it's because I owe him a favor. A favor? You mean you knew the defendant before the case? Yes. Actually, I kind of owe my current job to him. He's one of the reasons I became an attorney. Well, that's news to me. I want to help him out any way I can. I just really want to help him. I owe him that much. It's over. My life. Everything. It's all over. Is that your client screaming over there? Yeah, it's him. Death, despair, oh! I'm gonna do it, I'm gonna die! It sounds like he wants to die. Yeah. Oh, right, it's Larry. Oh, Nick. Hey there, Larry. Dude, I'm so guilty. Tell them I'm guilty. Give me the death sentence. I ain't afraid to die. What? What's wrong, Larry? Jeez. Oh, it's all over. I'm finished. Finished. I can't live a world without her. I can't. Who took her away from me, Nick? Who did this? Aw, Nick, you gotta tell me. Who took my baby away? Person responsible for your girlfriend's death? The newspapers say it was you. I highly doubt it. I think he's innocent. I don't know why, just I have a hunch. My name is
Walter Hartwell White.
Here's the story. My first case is a fairly simple one. She did. A young woman was killed in her apartment. The guy they arrested was an unlucky sap dating her. Larry Butts. My best friend since grade school. A school had a saying, when something smells, it's usually the butts. In the 23 years I've known him, it's usually been true. Ouch. He has a knack for getting himself in trouble. One thing I can say though, it's usually not his fault. He just has terrible luck. But I know better than anyone that guy has a good heart. That, and I owe him one. Which is why I took the case to clear his name. And that's just what I'm gonna do. Hopefully, with my skills which is definitely there. I should be able to do this. Court is now in session for the trial of Mr. Larry Butts.
The prosecution is ready, Your Honor.
The, defense is ready, Your Honor. Mr. Wright, this is your first trial, is it not?
Yes, Your Honor. I'm,
A little nervous. Your conduct during this trial will decide the fate of your client. Murder is a serious charge. For your client's sake, I hope you can control your nerves.
Thank you, Your Honor.
Mr. Wright, given the circumstances, I think we should have a test to ascertain your readiness.
Yes, Your Honor. Hand shaking, palms sweaty, knees weak, arms heavy, eyesight fading.
The test will consist of a few questions. Answer them clearly and concisely. Please state the name of the defendant in this case. Me! It's me, right?
It's Larry. The defendant? Well, that's Larry Butts, Your Honor.
Wrong! Straight to jail!
Correct.
Just keep your wits about you and you'll do fine. Next question. The murder trial. Tell me what the victim's name.
Phew, I know this one. Glad I read the case report cover so many times. It's... wait. No, wait, I forgot. I'm drawing total blank here. What? Phoenix, are you absolutely sure you're up to this? You don't even know the victim's name?
Oh, the victim. Of course I know the victim's name. I just forgot temporarily.
I think I feel a migraine coming on. Look, the victim's name is listed in the court record. Just press the R button and check at the time.
What's an R? What button
Are you referring to? Remember to check it often. Do for me, please.
Mr. Wright, who was the victim in the case? What is this cinder block? No, that's just because of that. I'm thinking Cindy Stone.
Cause of death, loss of blood, and Sydney Portier, Your Honor.
The victim's name is Cindy Stone. Correct. Now tell me, what was the cause of death? She died because she was... I don't see... not good enough as an option.
She was struck once by a blunt object.
Correct. You've answered all my questions. I see no reason why we shouldn't proceed. You seem much more relaxed, Mr. Wright. Good for you.
Thank you, Your Honor, because I don't feel relaxed, that's for sure.
Well then, first, a question for the prosecution. Mr. Payne?
Yes, Your Honor.
As Mr. Wright just told us, the victim was struck with a blunt object. Would you explain to the court just what that object was?
It was a fist, Your Honor.
The murder weapon
was the statue of the Thinker. It was found lying on the floor next to the victim.
I see. The court accepts it into evidence.
You can accept stuff into evidence while the trial is happening? Okay. Right. Be sure to pay attention to any evidence during the trial. The evidence is the only ammunition you have in court. Use the R button to check the court record frequently. Thank you.
Mia, what is this you're going on about the buttons? Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call its first witness.
The prosecution calls the defendant, Mr. Butts, to the stand. Chief, what do I do now? Pay attention. You don't want to miss any information that might help your client's case. You'll get your chance to respond to the prosecution later, so be ready. Let's just hope he doesn't say anything unfortunate. Uh-oh. Larry gets excited easily. This could be bad. Hey, Your Honor. Mr. Bush, is it true that the victim had recently dumped you?
Hey,
Hey, watch it, buddy. We were great together. We were Romeo and Juliet, Cleopatra and Mark Anthony.
Didn't they all die?
I wasn't dumb. She just wasn't taking my phone calls or seeing me ever. What's it to you anyway? Mr. Butts, what you described is generally what we mean by dumped. Get wrecked. In fact, she had completely abandoned you and was seeing other men.
Oh, no. Larry, my boy, I'm sorry.
She had returned overseas with one of the days before the murder.
What? Oh, God. I need to keep track of voices.
What do you mean, one of them? Lies! Of it! Lies! I don't believe a word of it.
Your Honor, the victim's passports. According to this, she was in Paris until the day before she died. Again, why wasn't this submitted before? Indeed. She appears to have returned the day before the murder.
Dude, no way.
The victim was a model, but did not have a large income. It appears that she had several sugar daddies.
Daddies? Sugar?
Yes, older men who gave her money and gifts. She took their money and used it to support her lifestyle.
Dude.
We can clearly see what kind of woman this Miss Stone was. Tell me, Miss Sports, what do you think of her now?
Right? I don't think you want him to answer that question. Yeah, Larry has a way of running his mouth in all the wrong directions.
Should I? Yeah, for his safety, let's stop him.
My client had no idea the victim was seeing other men. That question is irrelevant to this case. Ugh. Dude, Nick, what do you mean irrelevant? The cheating she-dog? I'm gonna die. I'm just gonna drop dead. Yeah, when I meet her in the afterlife, I'm gonna get the bottom of this.
Let's continue with the trial, shall we?
I believe the accused's motive is clear to everyone.
Yes, quite.
Oh boy, this is so not looking good. Mamma mia. Next question. You went to the victim's apartment the day of the murder, did you not? Well, did you or did you not? Well, maybe I did and maybe I didn't. Uh-oh, he went. What do I do?
Have him answer honestly. Stop him from answering? No! Oh, fudge! I don't know, man, because I stopped him and then it didn't really help at all. Let's have him answer... fudge. Answer honestly. Honesty is the best policy.
I know. I'll send him a signal. Tell the truth. Yeah, I was there. I went.
That probably didn't help his case, did it? Order? Well, Mr. Butts.
Dude, chill. She wasn't home, man, so like, I didn't see her.
Your Honor, the defendant is lying.
Lying?
The prosecution would like to call a witness who can prove Mr. Butts is lying.
Well,
fudge, I'm mixing up voices, I'm sorry. Well, that simplifies matters. Who is your witness? The man who found the victim's body, just before making the gruesome discovery. He saw the defendant fleeing the scene of the crime. Interesting. Order in the court, shut up! Mr. Payne, the prosecution may call this witness. Yes, Your Honor.
This is bad.
On the day of the murder, my witness was selling newspapers at the victim's building. Please bring Mr. Frank saw it, really, to the stands. Okay, oh god, another voice.
Mr. Shaw, you sell newspaper subscriptions, is this correct?
Oh, yes, newspapers, yes.
Mr. Shaw, you may proceed with your testimony. Please tell the court what you saw the day of the murder. Okay, witness test code.
Oh boy. I was going door to door, selling subscriptions when I saw a man fleeing an apartment. I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it was strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman not moving, dead. I quailed in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby park and found a public phone. I remember the time exactly. It was 1 p.m. The man who ran was, without a doubt, the defendant sitting right over there.
Harry, why didn't you tell the truth? Can't defend you against a testimony like that.
Unless he's lying. Ooh, we didn't make him swear on the Bible, so I mean he has no reason to tell the truth. Incidentally, why wasn't the phone at the victim's apartment working?
Your Honor, at the time of the murder, there was a blackout in the building.
Oh god, that sounds familiar. Aren't phones supposed to work during a blackout?
Yes, Your Honor. However, some cordless phones do not function normally. The phone that Mr. Sod used was one of those. Your Honor, I have a record of the blackout for your perusal.
Thank you. Now, Mr. Wright.
Yes, Your Honor.
You may begin your cross-examination.
Cross-examination, Your Honor. Alright, Wright, this is it. The real deal.
What exactly am I supposed to do?
Why, you exposed the lies in the testimony the witness just gave.
Lies? What? He was lying? No! Impossible! Only bad people lie! No!
Your client is innocent, right? Right? Then that witness must have lied in the testimony.
Oh, scandalous!
Or is your client really guilty?
How do I prove he's not?
You hold the key. It's in the evidence. Compare the witness's testimony to the evidence at hand. There's bound to be a contradiction in there. First, find the contradictions between the court record and the witness's testimony. Then, once you've found the contradicting evidence, present it and rub it in the witness's face. Okay. Open the court record with the R button, then point the contradictions in the testimony.
Let's do it. I was going door to door. Objection! Why would he flee? I thought he must be in a hurry because he left the door half open behind him. Thinking it looked strange, I looked inside the apartment, and I saw her lying there, a woman, not moving, dead. I quelled in fright and found myself unable to go inside. I thought to call the police immediately. However, the phone in her apartment wasn't working. I went to a nearby phone and... Hang on, what time was it? Time of death? Wait, okay, that's the first one. Boom! Take a dash! I know it!
Objection! You found the body at 1 p.m., you sure?
Yes, it was 1 p.m. for certain.
Frankly, I find that hard to believe. Your statement directly contradicts the autopsy report. The autopsy notes the time of death after 4 p.m. There was nobody to find at 1 p.m. How do you explain this 3-hour gap? This is trivial. The witness merely forgot the time.
After his testimony, I find that hard to believe. I mean, he has every single other detail correct, somehow, except that one. Mr. Sarge, why were you so certain that you found the body at 1 p.m.?
Gee, that's a really good question.
Great job, White. Way to put him on the spot. Yeah, that's all you have to do. Point out the contradictions. Lies always beget more lies, and it snowballs into each other. See for one, and their whole story falls apart.
How about an updated testimony?
Wait, fudge. God dang it.
Wait, I remember now.
Would you care to give your testimony again?
Oh boy, okay. So, you see, when I found the body, I heard the time. There was a voice saying the time. It was probably coming from the television. Oh, but it was 3 hours off, wasn't it?
But there's a blackout. Ha, I already see it.
It was 3 hours off, wasn't it? I guess the victim must have been watching a video of a Tate program. That's why I thought it was 1 p.m. Terribly sorry about the misunderstanding.
Another cross-examination, Your Honor.
I see. You heard a voice saying the time on the Tate program. Mr. Wright, you may cross-examine the witness. Because I know some of that is BS, but I need you to figure that out.
Right. You know what to do. I've got this one.
I've got it, yeah. The time of discovery. You see what Hold on there, mad laddie.
Hold it right there. The prosecution said there was a blackout at the time of the discovery. And this record proves it. You couldn't have heard a television or a video.
The defense has a point. Do you have an explanation for this, Mr. Sart? No, I find it quite puzzling myself, quite. I remember now.
Mr. Sart, the court would prefer to hear an accurate testimony from the very beginning. These constant corrections are harming your credibility. And you seem rather distraught. Are you perhaps fibbing, Mr. Sarts?
My apologies, Your Honor. It must have been the shock of finding the body.
Very well, Mr. Sarts. Let's hear your testimony once more, please.
Okay. Hearing the time. Actually, I didn't hear the time, I saw it. There was a table clock in the apartment, wasn't there? Yeah, the murder weapon. The killer used it to hit the victim. That must have been what I saw.
You saw a clock? I guess I'll explain. The defense may cross-examine the witness. Gladly. But this doesn't look like a clock, Hody. Hoo. I saw it. There's a table clock. Take the victim. No, you're wrong.
Wait just a moment. The murder weapon wasn't a clock. It was a statue. Now, how is this supposed to be a clock?
What? You have your objection and your evidence. Just who do you think you are?
A lawyer? Just answer the question.
Just answer the question, Mr. Sod.
Hey, I saw it there, okay? That's a clock.
Your Honor, if I may.
Yes, Mr. Bain?
As the witness stated, this statue is indeed a clock. The neck is a switch. You just tilt it and it says the time out loud. It doesn't look like a clock. I submitted him as a statue. I apologize. But he said he heard, then saw, and then now you're saying he's hearing it again. Something is a little suspicious, don't you think?
I see. So the murder weapon was a table clock after all. Well, Mr. Wright, it appears that the witness testimony was correct. That is a clock. But hey, Your Honor, he said he heard it, he saw it at one point. Okay? Do you have any problems with testimony? Yes. Your Honor, there's a gaping hole in witness testimony. The only way he could have known the weapon was a clock is to hold it in his hand. Yet the witness testified that he never entered the apartment. Clearly a contradiction. Indeed. The witness knew it was a clock because he went into the apartment. You're lying. You were inside the apartment on the day of the murder. Oh yeah? Prove it, I went in there. Well, I'll do better than that. I can prove you're the one who killed her. You struck her with the clock, and the shock of the blow triggered the clock's voice. That was the sound you heard. Order in the court? Intriguing. Please continue, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. I love this music. Mr. Sarts. The sound must have left quite an impression on you. Understandable, since the murder weapon just spoke as you hit the victim. That voice was burned into your mind. That's why you were so certain about the time. What's the meaning of this? This is all baseless conjecture. Baseless? Huh. Just look at the witness's face. Would the witness care to elaborate? Did you strike the victim with the clock? That day, I never... Look, the clock, I heard... No, I mean saw... Shut up! I hate you! It was him, I tell you! I saw him! He killed her and he should burn! Give him death! Well then... Order in the court, I say!
Your Honor, a moment, please. There isn't a shred of evidence supporting the defense's claims.
Besides that display, are you kidding me? You're telling me that wasn't a sign enough? Mr. Wright, Your Honor, you claim the sound heard from the clock. Do you have any evidence?
The whole case is riding on this. I better think it through carefully.
Your Honor, the sound Mr. Saul heard definitely was the clock. Oh shoot. A fact which is clear if you simply examine the clock's batteries. Try sounding the clock. Let's sound the clock now here in this court. Your Honor, may I have the clock? I ask the court to listen very carefully.
I think it's 8:25.
That certainly is a strange way to announce the time.
Well, he is the thinker after all.
So we've heard the clock. What are your conclusions, Mr. Wright?
Mr. Payne, can you tell me what time it is now?
It's 11:25. As you can see, this clock is exactly 3 hours slow. Precisely the discrepancy between what Mr. Sot heard and the actual time of death. So, Mr. Sot, try hard to talk your way out of this one. You forgot one thing.
Uh-oh, what's he talking about now?
While it may seem like the clock is running, running 3 hours slow, it proves nothing. How do you know it's running 3 hours slow the day of the murder? If you can't prove that, you don't have a case. Maybe you bonked it so hard that it knocked it 3 hours back. He's right. How am I supposed to prove that? Damn it, I was so close. Mr. Wright, it seems you lack the critical evidence to support your claim.
Yes, Your Honor.
This means I cannot let you indict the witness. Unfortunately, this ends the cross-examination of Mr. Frank Sides. I come all the way down here to testify, and look what happens. You treat me like a criminal. You lawyers are all slime. Ugh, I almost had him. Your Honor, he's saying some very odd things. Can we, like, based off of that, can we just at least hold him in contempt?
Sorry, Larry. I failed you. There's nothing I can do about it now. Not so fast, Mr. Sod!
Oh,
Chief. Listen up, Wright. Don't throw this one away. Not like this. Think. Think, Fiend, Wright, think. But, Chief, it's over. I can't prove the clock was slowed the day of the murder. Nobody can prove that. Well, yes. But that doesn't mean you can't still win. Try thinking out of the box. Don't waste your time doubting the facts. Assume the clock was 3 hours slow and think through it. Ask yourself, why was the clock 3 hours slow? Think, figure out the reason, and you have your proof. Right? Can you think of a reason of why the clock would be 3 hours slow? Yes? Wait! Maybe I can prove it. You must have evidence to prove it, right? Fine, and let them have it.
Well, Mr. Wright, you saw the clock already running slow the day of the murder. You say it was. You didn't see it. Or maybe you were there. Have you found evidence to support this claim?
Of course. There is a piece of evidence in the court record that can prove my claim beyond a doubt. Ha! Tough words. Let's see you pull this off.
Let's see this evidence that proves the clock was running slow.
Parley, Your Honor.
The victim had just returned home from abroad the day of the murder. As we all know, the difference in time between here and Paris is 9 hours.
Really? Where are we? Are we in Asia? Huh.
Well, anyways, when it's 4 p.m. here, it's 1 a.m. the next day over there. The clock wasn't 3 hours slow, it was 9 hours fast. The victim hadn't reset her clock since returning home. That's why the time you heard when you struck her dead in the apartment was wrong. Proof enough for you, Mr. Sod? Or should I say, Mr. Did It? Huh.
Did he just have a seizure? What the heck? Order, I say. Is he okay? He's foaming at the seams. What the hell?
Well, this case certainly turned out differently than
We all expected. Mr. Payne, your witness?
He was arrested and he has been taken away, Your Honor.
Very well. Mr. Wright?
Yes, Your Honor?
I just have to say, I'm impressed. I don't think I've ever seen someone complete a defense so quickly. And to find the true culprit at the same time.
Thank you, Your Honor.
At this point, this is only a formality, but this court finds the defendant, Mr. Larry Butts.
Hey, let's go. Good on you, Larry. Why? Everyone's cheering for him. That's kind of wholesome.
And with that, the court is adjourned.
It turns out that Frank Son was a common burglar. He posed as a newspaper salesman to check and see when people were out of the house. That day, when Larry went to her apartment, the victim wasn't home. After he left, Mr. Son let himself in to do the dirty work. Why would he leave the door open, though? While he was searching her place, the victim returns. Flustered, Mr. Saul grabbed the nearest blunt object he could find.
And now she did. Oh well, 2:32. That only took an hour and a half. Wow. Oh no, it's not. It started. I think it started. I think it started at 11:30, so about 3 hours, right?
Phew! I still can't believe he won. Right. Good job in there. Congratulations.
Thanks, Chief. I owe it all to you.
Not at all. Not at all. You fought your own battles in there. It's been a while since I've seen a trial end on such a satisfying note. I've never seen the chief looking this happy. If she's this glad, imagine how Larry must feel.
My life is over. Larry, you're supposed to be happy. What did I do all that for if you're gonna be depressed now? Come on. Aw, Nick.
Don't worry about me. I'll be dead and gone soon.
Good. Wait, no! I mean, bad. Larry!
Larry, you're innocent. The case is closed.
But my Cindy Winnie's gone, man. Gone forever.
Oh yeah, I'm sure you and her 10 other men are gonna be so sad to hear about that.
Larry, she was... Never mind. Congratulations, Harry.
Harry? Harry Butts. Ha ha.
Yes, I can practically see the headlights now. Harry Butts innocent.
Thanks. I really owe you one. I won't forget this ever. Let's celebrate. Dinner, movie, my treat.
Oh, no, I couldn't.
Hey, I was the one that got you off the hook.
Oh, hey.
Here, take this. It's a present. It's the murder weapon.
A present? For me? Wait, wasn't this the evidence that... Actually, I made this clock for her. I made one for her and one for me. Matching clocks.
Oh no, now I feel worse. Oh.
Really? You made this? Well, thank you. I'll be keeping it as a memento. Yo, Nick, can you believe it? I was so into that chick, and she was just playing me for a fool.
Doesn't that just make you want to cry?
Larry, are you so sure?
Excuse me?
I think she thought quite a lot of you in her own way. Yeah.
No, you don't gotta sympathize with me. It's okay.
Oh, I'm not just sympathizing, really. Isn't that right, Mr. Wright? Don't you have something to show your friends? Something that proves how she felt about him?
Huh? Oh, yeah, right.
What in the heck is she talking about?
Blackout report. She loved you so much that the lights could not handle the electricity between you two. Or maybe you would like a reminder that she's gone. She would love that I am a lawyer. Now, thinker clock. She has one. Take that. What? Did you just shout at your friend?
Check this out, Larry. Proof positive you weren't just some chump to her. Huh? What about that clock? This is the clock you made for her, Larry, and she took it with her when she traveled.
Whatever, she probably just needed a clock, that's all.
But why would she not just get a watch? You think so? It's a pretty heavy clock to take traveling.
Well, make of it what you will. Hey, Nick. I'm glad I asked you to be my lawyer. Really, I am. Thanks.
Hope that made him feel a little better. I hope so too.
Right? I hope you see the importance of evidence now. Also, hopefully you realize things change depending on how you look at them. People too. We never really know if our clients are guilty or innocent. All we can do is believe in them. And in order to believe in them, you have to believe in yourself. Right. Listen, learn, grow strong. Never let go of what you believe in. Never. Well, I think our work here is done. Shall we be off?
Yeah, I guess so.
Say, how about dinner on me? We'll drink a toast to our innocent butts.
Yeah!
Oh, speaking of Harry, you were saying part of why you became a lawyer was because of him.
Yeah, part at least.
You'll have to tell me more about it sometime. Maybe over drinks?
Ooh. Ooh, what's happening here?
And so my first trial came to a close. Larry slapped me on the back and said, "Gee, Nick, it's so good to have friends."
But I'm pretty sure he's not going to pay us unless you count the clock he gave Mia. Maybe he can make his own money, who knows? That's counterfeit, that's also illegal.
I didn't know it then, but that clock was soon going to be at the center of another incident. And my promise to tell the chief about me and Larry would be one promise that I wouldn't be able to keep.
Oh, gods. The ends. For now, the end of chapter 1. But save your progress at this point. Okay, when is the... Okay, yeah, 3 years ago. Okay, I have 10 files. Let's save it at first. This is a new day. Episode 4. Good lord. I got far, but that did not go anywhere. That's okay, though. Episode 2. Alright.